Hi and welcome back to my channel. I am super excited about this week's catch up with me video, and before I jump right on in, I want to say thank you up front. I know I do this at the end, but at this time I wanted to do something a little different and say thank you so much to my newest subscribers. Thank you so much to those of you that continue to support me and my channel. I truly love you guys to the moon and back. And y'all know I don't use that term love loosely. I really, truly love you guys. And so let's jump right on in. So here is this week's planner setup. Kept it simple, and no, there's nothing written in it, but I do have sticky notes with stuff that I need to put in it. Now, next week, I'm going to get back on track to show you guys my small planner, because I actually have it right here. However, it's not decorated because I've been on vacation, y'all, and I just forgot. Now, remember, the big planner I just showed you, I decorated that last December for all of 2017. I don't do my planner I don't decorate it weekly like a lot of people do. I did mine the last 2 weeks in December. I took time to sit and decorate my planner for the year because I don't have time to sit and decorate on a weekly basis. So that one is already done. This one I just got a few months ago, so I have to play catch up and get. My goal is to sit down actually and decorate September and October. I'm only going to commit to those 2 months. And then in October, I'll do November and December because it does take a lot of time. So anyway, next on my list, my current copies of my workbooks. You guys, I'm super excited because I now have 4 completed workbooks. And before I show you, y'all don't judge me. I have yet to get to Staples to get it spiral bound and the cover put on and all that good stuff. But I promise you, I'm going to get there. So this one is How to Let Go. I love this one. I really had a good time. I had a good time doing all of them, but this one really made me think about some things that I have been holding on to that I needed to let go of. So if you're that kind of person that tends to hold on to everything, and one of the things that I really talk about or want you to focus on with this workbook is letting go of those negative things. If you have someone that hurt you at some point in time in your life and you still walking around with your face tight and your spirit tight, you need to let that go. Because whoever it was that wronged you, I promise you, they're long gone, sweetie. They're not thinking about you, your face, or your spirit. So we got to learn how to let things go. My next one is how to create digital products and start a YouTube channel. Y'all look at that smile. Bam. Love it, love it, love it. So I really love this one. I love all of them, but I really love this one. And so I'm going to put links in the description box because you can get the how to create digital products workbook now, as well as how to let go. My next one is my top 10 rules for success. That's this cover, and this one is available as well. And last but certainly not least, how to change your bad habits, because we all have some bad habits that we need to change. Okay, next on my list, I wanted to talk about creating your third quarter goals. And so I'm just looking at my notes. I said, it's not too late. It's not too late to finish the third quarter strong. So create your goals or revisit your goals and then get to work on them come September the 1st. So you have a couple of days now to go back and look at your third quarter goals. If you did not set any, please do. When you're done watching this video, and if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. When you're done watching this video, go ahead and sit down and put pen to paper, create your third quarter goals, because I want you to finish the third quarter strong. So that means September 1, you jump in with both feet. You hear what I'm saying? Both feet. Your size 8, 9, 10, 12, 15, whatever size shoe you wear, you jump in with both feet, and I want you to end the third quarter strong. So that's that. Now, upcoming workshops. I'm going to be working on 2 workshops. One is called Getting Back Up When Life Knocks You Down. I'm not afraid to admit it. I was supposed to have done that workshop like a year ago, but I've had so many other things come up and I simply forgot. So I'm going to be working on that workshop, and also I'm going to be working on a workshop called Creating Digital Products, because I have so many people that ask me all the time, Michelle, how do you create your YouTube videos? Where do you come up with the ideas? What are you filming on? How do you get your backdrops? All of that good stuff will be in this workshop, you guys. So bear with me. I need to figure out a date that I can do it. And as soon as I get that information, I promise you, I will get it out to you. And y'all know, y'all are always the first that I tell about things. Okay? Now, next on my list, the Young Speakers Group. That's something that came to me a few months ago. And I started on it, but then I got sidetracked with other projects. So I want to get back on that to get that into the works. And I want to finalize the course structure for the fall class. And this workshop will be for, and I think it's only going to be like a 4-week workshop, maybe 5 weeks, but definitely a minimum of 4. And what it is I need, and it's only going to be for a group of 10 at a time. And I'm going to show them how, if, for those that desire a career, if you will, in speaking, how to start. Now, yes, Lord, I'm so tongue-tied right now. There is Toastmasters, and I believe they have Toastmasters for young people. Somebody told me about that. I'm not sure. I have to look into that. But anyway, aside from all of that, it's just me sharing my knowledge with young people that have a desire to want to have a career in speaking, and giving them a platform to be able to learn the basics of speaking. And what I love about this course is that everybody that comes through this course will get their own mini recorder to keep, because I want them to record themselves talking, play it back so they can hear how they sound, and be able to work on the areas that they need to work on. So when you come to the class, everyone will get a journal, and everyone will get a mini recorder that they will keep. Next on my list, upcoming Circle of Champions class. So on this coming Saturday, I'm going to be attending a Circle of Champions class, because as you guys know, I am a Diamond member with Circle of Champions, and the class is called Feel and Profit from Your Own Seminars, Workshops, and Coaching Programs. So Bob Yates, who is just amazing times 1,000, talks to you about how to fill a room, with workshops that you've created, your seminars, your coaching programs, all of that kind of good stuff. And I think I've taken this course a couple of times, but each time I've taken it, he's given us new information, and so I just love it, and I love going every chance I get. So again, because I'm a Diamond member, I'm not paying anything for this course. My mom's going, she's a Platinum member, she's not paying anything for this course. So if you're not a member of Circle of Champions, go to the website. I'll put it in the description box, circleofchampions.com. Click on this workshop, and if there is a fee associated with it, you'll see it at that time. But I want to encourage you, regardless of what the fee is, you need to register for this class, because it is powerful, very powerful. So who should attend this Circle of Champions class? Experienced and aspiring speakers, trainers, entrepreneurs, authors, seminar leaders, coaches, consultants, salespeople, and infopreneurs who want to increase their influence, impact, and income through seminars and workshops. Let me just say this. A lot of times when you go to a workshop, it seems like, oh, this is easy, I could do this, until you have to create your own. And let me tell you something, y'all, it's not as easy as it looks, okay? And so learn from the seminar champion. So Mr. Bob Yates, who is an international speaker, trainer, and entrepreneur, and phenomenal seminar leader, which he is all of those things, has conducted hundreds of live sold-out events and given thousands of presentations and keynote speeches. Bob has cracked the code and knows firsthand what it takes to succeed in the speaking business. Starting from scratch and a compelling vision to transform lives, he has successfully built his own personal development speaking empire that touches thousands nationally and internationally each year. And so again, this course is going to be Saturday, September the 2nd, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. and it's going to be at the Holiday Inn on Basil Court in Largo, Maryland. And again, if you're interested in going to this event, I would suggest that you go to the website to get the information that you need. Now, last thing I want to share with you guys, and I'm sorry while I'm trying to read this, I was looking for this quote because I want to share with you some quotes that I found over this past week that I just thought were so powerful that I actually text them to myself. And so the first one is, the biggest revenge is massive success. So you know how people wrong us and we want to get back at them? Don't worry about getting back at them. The biggest revenge is massive success. Do something with your life. Become successful. Become so big that the person that wronged you is thinking, dang, you know what? I messed up. So the second one I found, sometimes you have to believe in someone else's belief in you until your belief kicks in. Let me say that one more time. Sometimes you have to believe in someone else's belief in you until your belief kicks in. That is so, so powerful. And I can't tell you how many times firsthand I've experienced this, where I believe in someone so strongly, and then to have them look at me and say, well, Michelle, you know what? I'm glad you believe in me because I don't believe it. Sometimes you got to believe in someone else's belief in you until your belief kicks in. The next one I found is, don't say, and this is, and Les Brown says, don't say I'm having a bad day. He says, instead, say I'm having a character building day. I like that. So from now on, I'm not going to say I'm having a bad day, because I'm not. I'm just having a character building day. And then last but certainly not least, there is nothing as y'all, wait a minute. I want you to make sure you are doing absolutely nothing right now. Clear your mind, because I want you to hear this. There is nothing as powerful as a changed mind. You can change your hair, your clothing, your address, your spouse, but if you don't change your mind, the same experience will perpetuate itself over and over again, because everything outwardly changed, but nothing inwardly changed. Y'all can't tell me that's not powerful. That was so powerful. In fact, I'm going to read it one more time because it's just that good. There is nothing as powerful as a changed mind. You can change your hair, your clothing, your address, your spouse, but if you don't change your mind, the same experience will perpetuate itself over and over again, because nothing outwardly changed, but everything. I'm sorry. Let me back up. Where did I mess up? Hold on. Over and over again, because everything outwardly changed, but nothing inwardly changed. That's a powerful quote. I'm going to make sure the quotes that I just shared with you, I leave them in the description box, because I think they are just so powerful. And that one right there in particular. Let me just say this, in case you hadn't figured it out. I am on a huge Les Brown kick lately. I don't know why. And I love listening to his videos, don't get me wrong. But for the last couple of weeks, I've been and some of Les Brown's videos I've been listening to over and over again, because, you know, they just resonate with me so well that I don't get tired of listening to them. But I've heard that quote that I shared with you, I've heard that quote at least 20 times this month, probably. I don't know. But I've heard it so many times, and it's just so powerful that every time I hear him say that, it just gives me chills. But so I hope it resonates with you as it did with me. So that's all I have for you for this week, you guys. Like I said, I'm going to leave the information in the description box where you can get the workbooks and the audio files that are already uploaded on the site. Take advantage of it, because everything is half off until the end of this month, September 1. The price goes back up. So I want to encourage you to get your workbooks or your audio files now, so you don't miss out. And I think last week I told you guys, if you go to my website, which I'm going to leave in the description box, you can not only get the workbooks and the audio files, but you can also get a certificate that I have on there as a way of saying thank you for a 2-day Bahama cruise out of Florida. So be sure to get your certificate. And I think what I'm going to do is every month for the next, well, until the end of the year, I'm going to change that certificate. So next month I'll tell you which one I decide to put up there. So again, that's all I have. And again, I can't thank you guys enough. To my newest subscribers, to those of you that continue to support me, love you, love you, love you to the moon and back. Until we catch up again next week, I want to encourage you guys. I want to encourage you to go out and do something big this week. Find something that you've been thinking about doing. You've been afraid to do it. So it's going to take a little, you're going to have to find a little something deep down within. But I want you to step out there and do something big this week. And I promise you, you'll thank me for it later on. I want you guys to stop living in other people's shadows, because some of y'all are. Let's just keep it real. Some of you are. But I want you to stop living in other people's shadows. Stand out there. Do something big. And then once you accomplish that goal, next week I want you to set another goal. And then following week I want you to set another goal, and so on and so forth. Y'all get where I'm going with that? Because I know that you all can be all that you want to be. But you got to step out there and get started. Okay, so until next week when we talk again, love you guys and stay the awesome people that you are. Take care.